Why does this person keep looping in your mind? Because it's not memory. It's energy looking for closure or evolution. You think about him when you're calm. You think about him when you're busy. You think about him when you're trying not to think. That alone should tell you you're dealing with something stronger than attachment. But let's not jump to soul bond worship without analysis. The mind repeats what the soul didn't get to finish consciously. It's psychological residue from an unfinished connection, not divine spam mail. He keeps returning to your thoughts because you met him with emotional honesty. He met you with emotional evasion. A transaction incomplete always sends reminders. He ran from the conversation when it demanded depth. Not because he hated you. Because he didn't have the internal vocabulary or courage to translate what he felt. You still feel the pull because you received a question mark, not a period. And question marks don't die quietly. They echo. Your soul noticed the irony long before your brain phrased it. He became unforgettable the moment he refused to be honest. Let's break this down logically. If he had treated you terribly and you didn't care at all, your brain would have filed him under lessons learned next. But you kept caring, thinking, replaying, analyzing. That means the connection triggered identity-level impact. Impact is not union. Impact is initiation. He keeps recurring in your mind because the connection began the transformation process the moment he fled. You carry the encounter as pain or longing. He carries it as ego dismantling debt. Both sides are active, just not synchronized. You thought the silence meant end. Silence on the twin path means processing. Masculine energy retreats to assemble strength. Feminine energy retreats to endure truth. You remember him because you survived the disappearance consciously. He remembers you because he couldn't forget himself unconsciously after you entered his inner world so sharply. Don't misinterpret this as romance-obsessed replay. Interpret this correctly. This is unfinished internal work echoing through memory portals. He keeps returning to your thoughts because you forced emotional exposure, and he responded by shutting the door physically, not energetically. The bond stayed unbroken because it was never the problem. The ego was. Now, look at your role correctly. You didn't chase him. Your existence challenged him. Challengers are unforgettable teachers wrapped in lovers' costumes on the twin flame path. The divine feminine's job is not to capture the runner. It's to activate the transformation he can't outrun long-term. And that's why he keeps showing up in your mind like notification vibrations you can't swipe away. If anyone else triggered his ego, he grew defensive. When you triggered it, he grew silent. Silence means deeper resonance than rejection. Rejection makes you angry. Resonance makes you unforgettable. He keeps coming to your mind because he entered your psyche during a moment of pure emotional exposure, and the conversation died before its purpose was complete. You didn't get your answers externally, so your mind keeps requesting them internally. And his soul wants to finish what his ego couldn't survive during daylight supervision. That's why the thoughts keep recurring, not to torment you. To transform him. To prepare you. To end the confusion cycle. Reunion or closure, either way, it's not done cooking. Stop diagnosing this as mental clinginess alone. Add the missing part. This is soul activation meeting ego interruption mid-delivery. Once the masculine finishes the sentence unconsciously, you'll either stop thinking about him obsessively, or you'll start feeling him as union energy consciously. But right now, you're preheat, not reunion. Activation is not union. Repetition is progress proof, not romance proof. He keeps recurring because the connection forced internal evolution, not external conversation medals. And you keep remembering because ego ran, heart stayed, soul began its job anyway. That's the only logical chain here. Unfinished bonds echo. Finished bonds unite. You got echo. But echo means something is happening. Just not visibly yet. Until he completes the truth unconsciously, you'll feel him consciously. Then the cycle ends or the union begins. Either way, it's not random. It's energy refusing to ghost its own transformation process. And that's why the thoughts never fully die. They repeat until resolution replaces rumination.